Hey guys, it's Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Got a lot of stuff going on the farm today. Going to take you along with me. We've got some fertilizer coming on the farm. We'll talk a little bit about that. Got to check on the baby chicks, check on the goats, make sure everything's going fine. Lots of stuff going on. The grass is turning green. The honeybees are rocking it out right now, so we may even get into the honeybee boxes either today or tomorrow. Check it out. Come along with me, guys. Let's go check out the farm. Woo! Guys, let's ride on over to the other side of the farm here and check things out. So a minute ago when we rode by here, you might have said, man, what's all those big rocks doing there? Well, here's what they are. So this rock is called riprap rock. This rock is going to be used around the house for landscaping and different spots that are washing. We pack it around the creek edges and stuff like that if they're washing out. So this is for erosion control. These rocks are 25 to 50 pounds each, which are pretty big, pretty heavy, and they won't move when it rains. So that's the main thing. When it rains, water might wash away from them, but they'll sink down in the ground a little bit and hold ground steady. And that's what we want, prevent erosion. This guy's been waiting on a phone call here. Hello, it's Josh.
Josh.
Yes, sir.
This is Richard. I've just stopped and got fuel. I'm fixing to pull out and come your way.
Okay, what about 25 minutes?
Yes, sir.
Here we are in our 25-acre field. We just cleared this 25-acre field last March. So this time last year, this was all dirt and mud. I seeded this with about 3,000 pounds of grass seed and then came back and overseeded it again with 3,000 more pounds of grass seed. What you need to know is no matter what you do, you cannot make topsoil appear out of thin air. You've got to add organic material to the soil in order to promote topsoil. If you do the research, people think the land in the woods is more fertile and has more topsoil, but they're wrong. Grasslands have more fertile topsoil than wooded lands. With that being said, we're not mowing this for hay this year, but we are having some fertilizer brought out today, and we've already put down limestone to bring the pH of the soil up, and we're gonna have to put down some fertilizer. This fertilizer is an organic mix of fertilizer. It's not purely organic. It sets us back 3 years in getting organically certified on our farm. It's a bummer, but it's something that we're gonna have to do in order to promote the greater good here on this land. That being said, I'll show you, if you look behind me, there's just barren land in spots. Even though I worked so hard and put so much seed down, the seed won't grow if there is no nutrient in the soil. We're trying to provide nutrients, but we don't have nutrients to provide without using some sort of fertilizer. So the fertilizer truck should be here in just a few minutes. It's from our local co-op. It's called Southern States. We're putting down 17. It's 17, 17, 17. We're gonna fertilize the land. We're gonna do it once, and that's it. And we're gonna mow and return that organic material to the soil and promote growth. Once we do that, we're gonna fence, we're gonna put cows in, and we're gonna let cows, sheep, and goats revitalize our soil like it should be. Look at the landscape here, and you can see in this area we really have a problem, and if we don't address this problem, we're going to have a lot of washing. If you look up there, it's not so much a problem, but down here we've got to provide some sort of nutrient for our land. And there's Buddy. Hey buddy. Guys, when we planted our seed here, it was last March, okay? Some of it took great. What we did was broadcast spread some of the seed and then ran behind it with a piece of equipment called a cultipacker. It's like a big roller with little humps in it that presses seed down into the ground. After that, we came back this fall and we went over this with a no-till drill, which means it doesn't till, it doesn't turn the soil, it doesn't disturb it, it just places seed in the ground. And it leaves little stripes of grass. I'll show you how it does. So I'm sure you can see the little stripes of grass here that we have. And this is just what we get after we use the no-till drill. And basically right here is our no-till drill stripes. And now that you look, you can see them all the way up the hill here. We've got to put some nutrients into this soil or this grass will grow up, dry out, and die. We've got to get it growing so that it shades the ground, it retains water, and our money doesn't get thrown down the hill. Let me give you an interesting backstory. This area right here has two of my nice switchblade type pocket knives. Two of them are out here. Every time I come out here, I look for them and I never find them. We're gonna look again today. Maybe we'll find it, maybe we won't. Bummer, man. Two pocket knives lost in this field. They just bounced out of my pocket while I was mowing and it So, by the way, this field takes 27 hours to mow 3 times a year. Farming takes a lot of time, guys. Guys, another thing you need to know, if you're buying land, you better like picking up rocks. I bet you I've picked up 10,000 rocks out here. Not fun. Raining grass. We're adding organic material right now. Guys, I need a new hat, man. So here's some more of that land that I was talking about. You can see the stripes where I came through with the planter. I want to show you some parts of the land that really don't need repair. And right up here on the top of the hill where I'm at, this is kind of above the pond. If you look, the grass is luscious and thick and awesome. We really don't need a lot of repair here, so we're going to concentrate our fertilizer in the areas that need the most fertilizer. And we'll put a little more fertilizer on the top of the hill than we will on the bottom, because rain is going to slowly move that fertilizer down the hill. Just a little tip for the Stoney Ridger, baby. Woo! This field behind me looked like this 1 year ago. 1 year ago. This is what our field looked like. And now, that's what it looks like. Rad. This field goes over and opens up to the right over there. Swing left over the pond right there, come back across where it's flat, just go all the way around, follow the woods all the way around. So guys, right behind me is a truck. We're gonna go ahead and get started spreading here in just a minute. Woo! So there he goes over the hill, guys. I'm gonna have a whole lot of mowing to do. This is a part of farming that a whole lot of people don't get to see, okay? So it's pretty interesting to me, and hopefully it's interesting to you guys. So guys, what you're not seeing is inside this truck is a satellite signal, and basically he takes one lap and it maps it out on the satellite some sort of way, and then he's able to spread accurately over the land. It's pretty interesting. You can see right here where we try to do some land repairs. Basically, we put some hay in these ditches right here. So this is about the worst spot on the whole farm. Can you imagine how bouncy it is in the cab of that truck? So guys, next time you're fussing at your wife because you got to go out and take care of the yard work, think about me and this. That's some daggone yard work right there. Woo! So this is the last run on this side, and then we're going to go to the other side of the farm and do the other side of the fields. We got about 40 acres of fields we're going to do total today. A lot of fertilizer, guys. Guys, he's going to follow me over to the other side of the farm. Me and Buddy. This is what I want to call the ultimate unsafe selfie. Ultimately unsafe. Not smart, but my style, baby. Woo! Real farming, guys. This here's real farming. How can I ever complain about somebody texting and driving when I'm doing this ridiculous stuff? I don't think I can ever complain about it, but I do. I'm getting ready to go by my buddy Tony's cabin. It's pretty neat. A hard-working man there. Guys, we gotta kind of bust our butt here. I don't want fertilizer all over my tractor, so I gotta run and get the doggone tractor out of the way. Fertilizer will rust up anything. We want to prevent rust if we can, man. Like I said, guys, gotta get this tractor out of the way. We don't want to get fertilizer all over it because it'll rust up. Can't have rust on the farm, even though stuff's made out of plastic nowadays. Don't want to rust my tractor up prematurely. Here they come. Time to shut her down, Buford. She's sucking mud. Woo! All right. Hey, Goldie. I think the goats are happy to see me, guys. Hey, Goldie. I ain't got no food. It's important every day when we come up here, we got to check our goats out, make sure they're all looking pretty healthy. We banded the baby male goats, so basically banding is castrating them. So we kind of assess them, make sure they're okay, make sure there's no infection or anything like that, and make sure all the goats are accounted for, because we do have coyotes in the area. So if you're new to the vlog, these are the goats, guys. It's interesting how we're working this out. This guy's gonna have to ride down here and basically stay as close to the goat fence as he can on his first little run through right here. He's gonna run right around the goat fence. We've got a small field down here, He's doing 5 acres up here. We did 25 over there and another almost 4 acres in this field right here. Here's where it gets a little bit tricky, guys. He's got a little tight spot to go through right here. I think he'll make it just fine. So this guy, you really got to trust. He knows what he's doing. He does it for a living. Here comes the fertilizer. Ah! Jesus! Oh! Dude, ultimate mishap. The camera tipped over. I was in a big hurry. This is a pain in the butt to have to film. It appears everything's okay though. I guess you guys can hear me. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Buzzball. Well guys, we're back in the garage now. Everything went great with getting the fertilizer down. A little bit stressful because I ordered fertilizer for 25 acres and they brought fertilizer for 40 acres. We had 38 or so acres, but 2 acres has fence around it that they couldn't get to where the goats are. So we just had to layer on the fertilizer a little thicker in some spots. Hey birdies. Hey birds. So these guys are happy, happy, happy. It's so cool. So this is a 2-week-old chick, guys. This chick weighs almost as much as a full-grown bird that I have down in the chicken coop now. These guys get big. He's a cutie, though. We're gonna introduce Buddy the dog to the birdie bird. Come on, come look at him. See your friend? Come on, he's your friend. Yeah, he's your friend. He's a good friend. He's a good friend. You make friends? Yeah, he's a good friend. We're all good friends. We're all good friends. So guys, the reason we have these white leghorn chickens is not because they're beautiful. It's not because they're sweet. It's because they're great egg producers. These chickens will eat about a palmful of food a day, which is probably less food than these meat birds eat right now. They'll only eat about a palmful of food per day and they'll produce 1 egg per day. It's a cheap way of having good egg production. Look for a farm vlog in the future to show you the baby chicks and their first day out on the grass. That'll probably come sometime next week. We're supposed to get some bad weather this weekend. I don't want to put them out. I need it to be in the 70s. But once it's in the 70s, I'll put them outside for the day, put them in for the night. So now that we know our baby chicks are doing good, we're going to go down, check on the big chickens, give them a little food and water, see how they're doing. What a beautiful day to be on the farm. So happy to be here. So happy I can share this with you. Let's check on these chickens, see how they're doing, okay? Hey birdies, who knocked over the water? Which one of you guys knocked over the water? Huh? Who knocked the water over? Was it you? Gotta get you guys some more good cold water. I know you're thirsty. I can hear it in your voice. Here you go. There you go. Watch out. Good job. The cool thing about having chickens is any old bread, any old food scraps, you can throw them to them safely, no problem. We're gonna throw some old bread to the chicken. There's some bread. There you go. There's some old bread. So that's it, guys. That's the farm vlog for today. So we got the fertilizer put down and spread on 40 acres, almost 40 acres. So we got 5 acres, 3 acres, and another 25 acres over here. We put down about $3,000 worth of fertilizer, about 320 pounds to the acre. That's kind of a hard pill to swallow, throwing that much money at your farm, but it's going to pay for itself in the long run, so that's awesome. Hope you guys saw something you've never seen today. I've never seen a fertilizer truck spread fertilizer before, so hope you guys saw something neat, something you've never seen, learned something today, and I thank you for watching. This is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check us out. Watch this farm grow. Watch things turn from bare dirt to awesomeness, okay? So come along with me on the Stoney Ridge, guys. All right.
Well, come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge. Woo!
A stinky old skunk. You stinky skunk. He's a stinky old skunk dog. Oh, what a pretty dog.